The first alien ship in the vast expanse of space, the human repair station Star Haven floated like a bright beacon. Known for its advanced technology and skilled engineers, it was a place where ships from all over the galaxy came for repairs. The station was busy, with human engineers working on various spacecraft, each one a marvel of modern technology. One day, an unfamiliar and heavily damaged alien ship appeared on the station's radar. It was unlike any ship the humans had seen before. The ship was sleek but marred by large scorch marks and deep dents. The station's staff, curious and excited, prepared for the new arrival. As the alien ship docked, its crew emerged cautiously. They were tall, with green skin and large, curious eyes. Their captain, a figure of authority and grace, stepped out first. The captain was wary but hopeful, leading the crew into the bustling repair bay. The head engineer of Star Haven, a talented woman named Sarah, greeted them. She had a reputation for solving the toughest repair problems and was known for her calm demeanor under pressure. Sarah approached the alien captain with a friendly smile, hoping to make a good impression. "Welcome to Star Haven," Sarah said in her clear, reassuring voice. "I'm Sarah, the head engineer. How can we assist you today?" The alien captain, whose name was Zorak, responded with a series of clicks and hisses, their language completely foreign to Sarah. The translation device attached to Zorak's belt quickly translated the message, "Our ship has been badly damaged. We were attacked by a hostile faction. We need urgent repairs." Sarah nodded, her expression turning serious. She gestured for Zorak to follow her to the damaged ship. The crew of Star Haven moved swiftly, preparing their tools and equipment. As they inspected the alien ship, Sarah noticed the extent of the damage. The hull was cracked and critical systems were failing. "We'll start the repairs immediately," Sarah assured Zorak. "Our team is skilled and will get your ship back in shape." The alien crew watched closely as the humans began their work. They were amazed by the advanced tools and techniques used by the engineers. The human repair station was a hive of activity, with engineers working efficiently, their hands moving with practiced precision. Zorak and the alien crew were fascinated by the technology. They had never seen machines that could perform such complex tasks so quickly. Sarah showed them a state-of-the-art welding device capable of sealing the ship's hull with a perfect, seamless finish. The aliens had never encountered such technology before, and their eyes widened in amazement. "Is this technology common among humans?" Zorak asked through the translator, clearly impressed. Sarah smiled. "We've worked hard to develop it. It's not common in the galaxy, but we're proud of what we've achieved." As the repairs progressed, Sarah and Zorak exchanged stories about their respective worlds. Sarah learned that the aliens, known as the Xylorians, had a rich history and advanced technology in many areas, but they lacked the repair expertise that humans had developed. The Xylorians were particularly intrigued by the human ability to fix complex machinery quickly and effectively. During a break, Zorak approached Sarah with a concerned look. "We've been having trouble with a specific part of the ship's engine. It's critical to our navigation system. Can you help us with it?" Sarah nodded. "Of course. Let's take a look." They moved to the engine room, where Sarah carefully examined the malfunctioning part. The Xylorians had tried to fix it themselves, but had only made it worse. Sarah identified the problem. A rare component was damaged beyond repair. "We'll need to replace this part," Sarah explained. "Luckily, we have spare parts that should work." The Xylorians watched in awe as Sarah and her team worked to replace the damaged component. The process was intricate, requiring precise adjustments and careful calibration. Sarah worked with skill and confidence, demonstrating her expertise. As the repairs neared completion, Zorak's crew showed their gratitude. They offered Sarah and her team a token of appreciation, an exotic crystal from their home planet. The crystal had unique properties and emitted a soft, mesmerizing glow. "Thank you for your help," Zorak said sincerely. "We owe you our thanks. Your skill and technology have saved us." Sarah accepted the gift with a smile. "It was our pleasure to help. We're glad we could assist." The alien ship was finally ready for departure. As the Xylorians prepared to leave, they expressed their admiration for the human repair station. The repairs had been completed efficiently and expertly. and the Xylorians were impressed by the level of skill and dedication shown by the human engineers. As the alien ship soared into the vastness of space, Sarah and her team watched it disappear into the stars. The experience had been a learning opportunity for both sides. The Xylorians had discovered the unmatched expertise of human engineers, and the humans had gained insight into a new and fascinating culture. In the days that followed, Star Haven continued its work, but the story of the first alien ship became a legend among the staff. It was a reminder of the importance of skill, collaboration, and the unexpected wonders of the galaxy. The repair station was now known not just for its technology, but for its role in forging connections between different worlds. Learning to trust as the days passed, the human repair station Star Haven became a hub of activity, buzzing with the sound of tools and machinery. The recent visit from the alien ship had left the staff eager for more opportunities to work with different species. The Xylorians, having departed after their repairs, had promised to return if they ever needed help again. It wasn't long before another alien ship arrived at Star Haven. This time, it was from a different species called the Grellians. Like the Xylorians, the Grellians were curious and cautious. They had heard of the repair station's skill but were unsure about human technology and methods. The Grellians were a different sight altogether. They were shorter, with blue skin and large, gentle eyes. Their ship had a distinct organic design, with smooth curves and bioluminescent patterns. As the ship docked, the Grellian captain, named Taro, and his crew disembarked with a mix of apprehension and hope. Sarah, the head engineer, welcomed Taro and his team with the same warmth she had shown the Xylorians. "Welcome to Star Haven. I'm Sarah, the head engineer. What seems to be the problem?" Taro responded through a translator device. "Our ship has engine trouble and some minor damage. We've heard good things about your repairs and hope you can help us." Sarah nodded. "We'll get started right away. Please, follow me." The Grellian crew followed Sarah into the repair bay, where they looked around with a mix of curiosity and caution. The tools and machines were unlike anything they had seen before. Sarah began inspecting the ship's engine while her team prepared to start the repairs. As the repairs began, Taro and his crew watched from a distance. They were impressed by the efficiency and precision of the human engineers. The Grellians had their own advanced technology, but they had never seen such organized and effective repair work. During a break, Taro approached Sarah, trying to strike up a conversation. "Your technology is impressive. We have advanced systems too, but we've never had the chance to see repairs done so quickly." Sarah smiled. "Thank you. We've worked hard to develop our techniques. It's always interesting to learn from others as well." Taro seemed intrigued. "Our people are used to handling repairs ourselves. It's unusual for us to rely on outsiders, but we're starting to see the benefits of your approach." Sarah nodded. "It's a two-way street. We learn from each other and become better as a result." As the repair work continued, Sarah and Taro talked more about their respective technologies and cultures. Taro explained that the Grellians were a peaceful race with a strong connection to nature. Their technology was designed to harmonize with their environment, and they were hesitant to use machines that might disrupt their balance. Sarah listened with interest, asking questions about the Grellian methods and sharing insights about human technology. The discussions helped bridge the gap between their different approaches. One day, as the repairs neared completion, a small problem arose. The ship's power systems had a glitch that the Grellians couldn't fix on their own. Sarah's team was busy, but she agreed to help. The Grellians watched closely as Sarah worked on the problem. They were impressed by her skill and the way she calmly solved the issue. Sarah explained each step of the process, making sure Taro and his crew understood what was happening. "This is how we handle such problems," Sarah said, showing them the adjustments she was making. "It's important to stay calm and methodical." Taro's eyes lit up with understanding. "I see. It's very different from how we handle things, but it's effective." With the problem resolved, the Grellian ship was soon ready for departure. Taro and his crew were grateful for the help. They expressed their appreciation with a small gift, a beautifully crafted crystal from their home world, which emitted a soft, calming light. "Thank you for your patience and expertise," Taro said through the translator. "Your skills have been a great help to us." Sarah accepted the gift with a smile. "It was a pleasure working with you. I hope we can work together again in the future." As the Grellian ship left Star Haven, Sarah and her team felt a sense of accomplishment. The repairs had gone smoothly, and the interaction had been positive. The experience had also deepened the bond between humans and Grellians. In the days that followed, the story of the Grellian visit became a topic of discussion among the staff. It was clear that Star Haven was not just a repair station, but a place where different cultures could meet and learn from each other. Sarah reflected on the importance of building trust and understanding between different species. The successful repairs had shown that, despite their differences, they could work together effectively. As the next ship arrived, this time from a new species, Sarah felt confident that the lessons learned from the Grellians and the Xylorians would serve them well. Star Haven was becoming a beacon of cooperation and friendship in the galaxy, proving that even the most different of beings could find common ground. The repair station continued its work, but each new arrival brought new opportunities for connection and learning. Sarah and her team looked forward to each new encounter, eager to build on the trust and respect they had earned. The story of Star Haven was just beginning, and the journey of discovery and cooperation was far from over. A hidden danger Star Haven continued to thrive as a hub of interstellar repair and cooperation. The repair station had become well known among different species for its exceptional skills. Ships from various parts of the galaxy regularly arrived, each bringing new challenges and opportunities for the human engineers. One day, a new ship approached the station. This time, it was a sleek vessel belonging to a species known as the Zoltrons. The Zoltrons were known for their advanced technology, but had recently experienced a severe malfunction in their navigation systems. The Zoltron captain, named Kira, was anxious but hopeful as she and her crew docked at Star Haven. Sarah, the head engineer, greeted Kira and her team with her usual warmth. "Welcome to Star Haven. I'm Sarah, the head engineer. What seems to be the problem?" Kira responded through her translator device. "Our navigation system is failing. We need immediate repairs to avoid drifting off course." "We've heard you are the best," Sarah smiled. "We'll get started right away. Please follow me." As the Zoltron crew disembarked, they eyed the repair station with a mix of curiosity and caution. Sarah led them to the repair bay, where her team began inspecting the Zoltron ship. The malfunction seemed straightforward at first, but the Zoltrons quickly realized that the problem was more complex than they had anticipated. The Zoltron engineers had made several attempts to fix the issue themselves, but their efforts had only made things worse. Sarah's team worked diligently, carefully analyzing the ship's systems. They discovered that the navigation malfunction was caused by a rare and delicate component that had been damaged. As Sarah worked on the repair, she noticed something odd. The damaged component had signs of tampering. It looked as if someone had deliberately interfered with it. Her concern grew as she continued to examine the ship's systems. Meanwhile, Kira and her crew wandered around the repair bay, observing the humans at work. They were impressed by the efficiency and precision of the repairs, but were also anxious about their ship's condition. Kira tried to remain optimistic, but the growing sense of unease among her crew was palpable. Later that day, as Sarah was running a final diagnostic on the Zoltron ship, an alarm sounded. The system detected a potential breach in the station's security. Sarah's heart raced as she realized that the problem with the Zoltron ship might be linked to a larger issue. Sarah immediately informed her team and contacted the station's security personnel. They began a thorough investigation to identify any potential threats. The repair station's staff worked quickly, checking for any signs of sabotage or external attacks. As the investigation continued, Sarah and Kira sat down to discuss the situation. Kira was worried and asked, "Do you think someone might be trying to harm us?" Sarah nodded, her expression serious. "It's possible. We found evidence that the component in your ship was tampered with. We need to be cautious." Kira's eyes widened with concern. "We've been targeted before, but this is the first time we've encountered such a situation at a repair station. What do we do?" Sarah reassured her. We're doing everything we can to protect the station and find out who is behind this. Your safety is our top priority. The security team conducted a thorough sweep of the station, checking for any signs of unauthorized access or suspicious activity. They also reviewed the station's surveillance footage to identify any unusual behavior. During the investigation, a security officer discovered a hidden access point near the repair bay. It appeared to be a secret entry that had been used recently. The officer reported the finding to Sarah, who immediately alerted the Zoltran crew. "This access point could be a clue," Sarah said. "We need to investigate it further." Sarah and the Zoltran engineers, along with the security team, explored the hidden entry. They found a small, concealed room filled with strange equipment and devices. It was clear that someone had been using the room to tamper with the station's systems. As they examined the room, Sarah noticed that the equipment was similar to the technology used by a known group of space pirates who had a reputation for causing trouble across the galaxy. The realization hit her hard. This group might be responsible for the recent problems. Kira, worried for her crew and the station, said, "What should we do now?" Sarah thought for a moment before responding, "We need to alert the authorities and prepare for any potential attacks. We'll reinforce the station's security and make sure that no more tampering occurs." The security team worked quickly to secure the hidden room and enhance the station's defenses. They also contacted the relevant authorities to report the incident and request additional support. In the days that followed, Starhaven remained on high alert. The repair station's staff worked tirelessly to ensure that all systems were secure and that no further tampering occurred. The Zoltran ship was repaired successfully, and Kira and her crew were grateful for the assistance. As the Zoltran ship departed, Sarah and her team felt a sense of relief. They had managed to uncover the hidden danger and prevent any further issues. The experience had been a stark reminder of the potential risks they faced in their line of work. Starhaven continued its mission, now with heightened security and vigilance. The incident had brought the staff closer together and reinforced their commitment to protecting their station and the ships that came to them for help. Sarah reflected on the recent events and realized that Starhaven was not just a place of repair, but also a crucial hub for interstellar safety and cooperation. The story of the hidden danger became a lesson for everyone, emphasizing the importance of vigilance and teamwork in the face of unforeseen threats. More aliens arrived. Starhaven was bustling with activity. After dealing with the recent threat, the station had returned to its normal routine, but with increased security measures in place. The staff was vigilant, keeping an eye out for any signs of trouble while continuing their work. The reputation of the repair station had spread far and wide, and more alien ships were starting to arrive. One morning, a large and impressive ship appeared on the station's radar. It belonged to a species known as the Retharians. The Retharians were known for their grand designs and sophisticated technology, but they were also known for their strict protocols and high expectations. The station's staff prepared for their arrival with both excitement and a touch of nervousness. As the Retharian ship docked, the crew disembarked. They were tall, with blue skin and a regal bearing. The Retharian captain, a commanding figure named Varn, stepped out and surveyed the repair bay with sharp eyes. His crew followed closely, each one looking around with a mixture of curiosity and caution. Sarah, the head engineer, greeted Varn with her usual professionalism. "Welcome to Starhaven. I'm Sarah, the head engineer. What brings you here?" Varn responded in a deep, authoritative voice through his translator device. "We have come to request repairs for our ship. We experienced significant damage during a recent journey. I expect the highest level of service." Sarah nodded, maintaining her calm demeanor. "We'll do our best to meet your expectations. Please follow me to the repair bay." As the Retharian crew followed Sarah, they eyed the humans and the station's facilities with interest. The Retharians were known for their advanced technology, but their repairs were often done under very strict guidelines. They were eager to see how the humans would handle their complex systems. Sarah and her team began inspecting the Retharian ship. The damage was severe, and it was clear that the repairs would be challenging. The Retharian engineers watched closely, offering occasional suggestions but remaining mostly silent. They seemed to trust Sarah's expertise, but were also keeping a close eye on the process. While the Retharian ship was being repaired, another vessel arrived. This one was from a species called the Quarians. The Quarians were smaller and known for their friendly nature. They had come to Star Haven for routine maintenance and were curious about the station's facilities. The Quarian captain, named Leary, was cheerful and friendly. She approached Sarah with a warm smile. "Hello, we're here for some routine maintenance and to see what this amazing station is all about." Sarah greeted Leary with enthusiasm. "Welcome to Star Haven. We're happy to have you here. We'll get started on your maintenance right away." As the Quarian crew settled into the repair bay, they marveled at the various technologies and tools. They were eager to learn more about how the humans worked and were fascinated by the process. The presence of two different alien species at the same time created a unique dynamic in the repair bay. The Retharians watched the Quarians with interest, and the Quarians in turn observed the Retharians with curiosity. There was an air of competition and mutual fascination. While the repairs and maintenance work continued, Sarah and her team juggled the demands of both species. The Retharians were meticulous and had specific requirements for their repairs, while the Quarians were more relaxed and interested in the human methods. One day, as the repair work on the Retharian ship was progressing, Sarah noticed something unusual. The ship's systems were showing signs of interference. It was subtle, but the issue seemed to be affecting the performance of the ship's key components. Sarah immediately alerted her team and began investigating the source of the problem. She suspected that there might be an issue similar to the one they had encountered before, a hidden threat that was affecting their work. As Sarah and her team worked to identify the problem, Varn, the Retharian captain, approached with a concerned look. "I've noticed some anomalies in our ship systems. Is everything under control?" Sarah reassured him. "We're looking into it. There might be some interference, but we're working to resolve it." Meanwhile, the Quarian crew was enjoying their time at the station. They were interacting with the human engineers, asking questions, and learning about the different tools and technologies. The Quarians were fascinated by the advanced systems and were eager to share their own experiences. Despite the busy environment, Sarah was determined to provide the best service to both species. She and her team worked tirelessly, troubleshooting the interference issues and ensuring that the repairs and maintenance were completed to the highest standards. As the days went by, Sarah and her team made significant progress. The interference issue was identified and resolved, and the repairs on the Retharian ship were nearing completion. The Quarians were satisfied with their maintenance and were ready to depart. Before leaving, Leary, the Quarian captain, approached Sarah with a small gift, a beautifully crafted trinket from her home world. "Thank you for your excellent work and hospitality. We've enjoyed our time here." Sarah accepted the gift with a smile. "It was a pleasure having you here. Safe travels!" With the Quarian ship now ready to leave, Sarah turned her attention back to the Retharian ship. The repairs were completed, and Varn and his crew were pleased with the results. "Thank you for your diligence," Varn said through the translator. "Your work has been exceptional." Sarah nodded, relieved and satisfied. "We're glad we could meet your expectations." As the Retharian ship departed, Sarah looked around the bustling repair bay. The arrival of multiple alien species had brought new challenges and opportunities, but the staff of Starhaven had handled everything with skill and professionalism. The experience had reinforced the station's reputation as a center of excellence in interstellar repairs. Sarah and her team were proud of their work and looked forward to the next arrival, ready to welcome new visitors and continue their mission of cooperation and support in the galaxy. Sabotage Strike Star Haven was running smoothly once again. The staff had successfully completed repairs and maintenance for the Retharians and Quarians. The station was bustling with activity as engineers worked on incoming ships, and the security team kept a watchful eye on the station's systems. Life seemed to have returned to normal, but the recent incidents had left everyone on edge. One afternoon, as Sarah was reviewing the repair schedules, an alert flashed across her screen. It was a security warning indicating an unauthorized access attempt in one of the maintenance areas. Sarah's heart skipped a beat. The station had been on high alert since the last incident, and this new warning was deeply troubling. Sarah immediately contacted the security team. "We've got an alert for unauthorized access in Maintenance Area 7. Check it out right away." The security team moved swiftly. They examined the footage from the station's surveillance cameras and saw a figure entering the restricted area. The person was wearing a cloak that obscured their features. The footage wasn't clear enough to identify them, but the security team noted that the individual had entered the area just before the alert was triggered. Meanwhile, Sarah decided to investigate the maintenance area herself. She arrived to find the door slightly ajar. Cautiously, she pushed it open and stepped inside. The room was dimly lit, with tools and equipment scattered about. Sarah noticed that one of the access panels had been tampered with. It was clear that someone had been trying to interfere with the station's systems. Sarah's heart raced as she scanned the room for any additional signs of sabotage. She found a small device hidden behind some equipment. It looked like a transmitter, possibly used to send a signal or cause interference. Sarah carefully collected the device and sent it to the security team for analysis. As the security team analyzed the device, they discovered that it was designed to disrupt the station's systems. The device had been set to create intermittent malfunctions, potentially causing severe damage if not detected in time. It was clear that the sabotage was meant to cause chaos and discredit the station's reputation. Sarah felt a wave of anger and frustration. The repair station had worked hard to build its reputation and trust among different species, and now someone was trying to undermine it. She knew that the sabotage could have serious consequences for the station and its clients. Determined to get to the bottom of the situation, Sarah and the security team began investigating the recent arrivals and departures. They checked the logs and interviewed the staff. Everyone seemed to be on edge, and several crew members reported seeing suspicious individuals around the station. As they dug deeper, they discovered that a small group of individuals had been seen loitering around the station's perimeter just before the sabotage occurred. The descriptions matched those of known troublemakers who had been involved in previous incidents across the galaxy. The security team suspected that these individuals might be working together to disrupt the station. The investigation led them to a group of space pirates who had a reputation for causing trouble. The pirates were known for their attempts to undermine reputable organizations and create chaos in the galaxy. Sarah realized that the sabotage was part of a larger scheme to damage the station's reputation and make it difficult for them to continue their mission. The security team contacted the authorities and provided them with all the evidence they had gathered. They requested assistance in apprehending the suspects and preventing any further sabotage. The authorities promised to help and dispatched a team to assist with the investigation. As the authorities arrived at Star Haven, Sarah and her team worked to reinforce the station's security. They conducted a thorough sweep of the facility, checking for any additional devices or tampering. They also increased surveillance and implemented additional security measures to protect against future incidents. The authorities, with the help of the station's security team, began tracking down the suspects. They used the information gathered during the investigation to locate and apprehend the pirates responsible for the sabotage. The operation was successful, and the pirates were taken into custody. With the immediate threat neutralized, Sarah and her team could finally breathe a sigh of relief. The station's reputation remained intact, and the repairs and maintenance work continued without further disruptions. The authorities praised the staff for their vigilance and quiet. In the days that followed, Star Haven returned to its usual rhythm. The staff continued their work with renewed determination, knowing that their efforts were crucial to maintaining the station's reputation and ensuring the safety of their clients. Sarah reflected on the recent events and realized that the incident had been a test of their resilience and commitment. The experience had strengthened the team's resolve and reinforced the importance of vigilance and teamwork in the face of adversity. As the station moved forward, Sarah and her team remained dedicated to their mission. They knew that Star Haven was more than just a repair station. It was a symbol of cooperation and excellence in the galaxy. Despite the challenges they faced, they were proud of their work and looked forward to continuing their mission of providing top-notch service and support to all who came through their doors. New beginnings. The alliance between Star Haven and the Zolorians had been officially established, and the station was buzzing with excitement about the new opportunities ahead. With the Zolorians now partners, the future seemed full of promise. The crew and staff at Star Haven were eager to embark on this new chapter and explore the potential benefits of their alliance. The first major project under the new alliance was the integration of Zolorian technology with the station's systems. The Zolorians had offered to assist in upgrading Star Haven's infrastructure, which would enhance the station's capabilities and efficiency. Sarah, the head engineer, was at the forefront of this project, working closely with Zolorian engineers to implement the new systems. The repair bays were filled with the hum of activity as the Zolorian technology was installed. New tools and equipment arrived, and the station's facilities were being transformed. The Zolorian engineers were meticulous and skilled, and their advanced technology was impressive. The collaboration between the human and Zolorian teams was smooth, and everyone was excited about the potential improvements. Meanwhile, Ambassador Zephyr continued to work closely with Sarah and her team. He frequently visited the station to oversee the progress of the integration and to ensure that the alliance was functioning smoothly. His presence was reassuring, and his expertise was invaluable. One day, as Sarah reviewed the progress of the upgrades, she noticed a small group of Zolorian engineers working on a new piece of equipment. They were demonstrating a new type of diagnostic tool that could identify and repair faults in record time. The tool was highly advanced, and Sarah was eager to see its capabilities in action. The Zolorian engineers explained how the tool worked and how it would benefit Star Haven. Sarah and her team watched with keen interest, taking notes and asking questions. The demonstration was impressive, and Sarah was confident that the new technology would greatly enhance the station's repair and maintenance capabilities. As the days went by, the integration of Zolorian technology continued to progress smoothly. The station was becoming more efficient, and the improvements were noticeable. The staff was adapting to the new systems, and there was a sense of excitement about the possibilities that lay ahead. The alliance also brought about new opportunities for collaboration beyond the station. The Zolorians had invited Star Haven's staff to participate in joint research projects and missions. These opportunities would allow the station's engineers to work on cutting-edge technology and explore new frontiers in the galaxy. One such opportunity was a mission to study a newly discovered asteroid belt. The Zolorians had developed a state-of-the-art research vessel equipped with advanced sensors and equipment. They invited Sarah and a team of engineers from Star Haven to join them on the mission. The mission was scheduled to depart soon, and the excitement among the staff was palpable. The chance to work on a cutting-edge research vessel and explore uncharted territory was a thrilling prospect. Sarah was especially excited, as it would be a valuable learning experience and a chance to strengthen the partnership with the Zolorians. As the departure day approached, Sarah and her team prepared for the mission. They packed their equipment, reviewed the mission objectives, and made final preparations. The Zolorian research vessel was sleek and impressive, with advanced technology that promised to make the mission a success. On the day of departure, the crew of Star Haven and the Zolorian team gathered at the docking bay. The atmosphere was filled with anticipation as the research vessel was prepared for launch. Sarah and Ambassador Zephyr exchanged final words of encouragement, and the crew boarded the vessel. The launch was smooth, and the research vessel quickly left the station, heading toward the asteroid belt. As they traveled through space, Sarah and the Zolorian team discussed the mission objectives and reviewed the data they would be collecting. The journey was smooth, and the research vessel arrived at the asteroid belt as planned. The team began their work, deploying sensors and conducting experiments. The advanced technology on board made the research efficient and precise, and the team was excited about the data they were gathering. As the mission progressed, Sarah marveled at the technology and the new discoveries they were making. The Zolorian engineers were knowledgeable and collaborative, and the teamwork between the human and Zolorian crews was seamless. After several days of successful research, the mission concluded, and the team returned to Star Haven. The data collected from the asteroid belt was invaluable, and the mission had been a resounding success. The collaboration between Starhaven and the Zalorians had proven to be highly effective, and the alliance was already showing significant benefits. Back at the station, the staff celebrated the successful mission and the new opportunities that lay ahead. The partnership with the Zalorians had opened doors to new research, technology, and exploration. The excitement was palpable, and everyone was eager to see what the future held. As Sarah reflected on the recent developments, she felt a sense of accomplishment and optimism. The Alliance had brought new beginnings and exciting possibilities for Starhaven. With the support of their new Zalorian partners, the station was well positioned to continue its mission of exploration and cooperation in the galaxy. The future was bright, and Starhaven was ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. The new chapter had begun, and the station was poised to make a significant impact in the galaxy thanks to the strength of its alliances and the dedication of its staff.